certain times and about the times it could have like other people, and they're really strict with their language. And then globalization, which is global norms and practices are interpreted differently according to local tradition. This is seen basically worldwide. You see like a piñata. You don't know what a piñata stands for, but it's still there. Or you see like Madonna in the 80s, she wore the red band from a certain like Indian culture. Everyone wore it, but they didn't know what it was. Institutionalization. Diversity is subsequent a global value. More colleges, more universities, and clubs are seeing it as a diverse group of people. You see it here, you call your group a diverse group. Squad. Next slide. This is that. Mexican culture. Anyone tell me anything about the Mexican culture? So, they speak Spanish. Participation. It counts. What is this? Anyone?
It's where you hide your drugs.
Anyone?
It's Victoria.
Please say piñata. Yes!
Candy.
Yes.
Late to the game, Ty.
Piñata. It was used in the Aztec cultures in the beginning. They did it for like for their priests. What they did was they did it in a pot and they put like treasures inside, and when they hit it, the golds and the treasures would fall and like they give to their god. Later, used in 16th century Spanish missionaries as tradition, and was kind of used as a way to get the natives into the culture and make it more appealing. It was also used in Christian breakthroughs. They were like, LOL, I want to make it more appealing for people to become Christian and make it easier. And it kind of symbolized a thing. For example, charity, which the piñata represented charity. The trees inside the piñata, LOL. Faith symbolized is the blindfolded person is faith, and then the piñata is hope. And the specters that look at the piñata make it look looking in the heavens. But another way to see it is in Las Posadas, which is like it symbolizes the 9 months of pregnancy that like Mary went with Jesus. And it's used in Catholic traditions. The piñata is seen as like sins, and you're batting away the sins, batting away Satan. And there's a song that goes with it that you see in a lot of like Hispanic families and Hispanic cultures when they're singing it. Is dale, 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 no perdes el tiro, porque si lo perdes el camino. And like everyone's clapping and singing along. And yeah, it says hit it, don't lose your aim, because if you lose it, whatever. And then traditional piñatas. This is what you use to make like a traditional piñata. It's a clay kind of pot. It doesn't have any handles. You can have handles for it, and really don't use it to like carry water or whatever. And it's very like brittle, so when you like mask it as there, you only do one layer, and you do it with engrudo, which is like a mix of flour and water on heat. And it's kind of like Mod Podge, but not really. It's kind of like oatmeal consistency. And what they do is cover one layer around the pot, and then that's just to make sure so when you like they break it, the pieces don't fly off and like hit a child. And then as you see here, there's a woman putting like the points of the stars inside around like the clay pot, and she's like putting it with engrudo. And then right here, you can find us kind of people to do it, is people around, as you see the person right there with the piñata, and that's how a piñata made the clay pot would be. And most people use the clay pots in like Mexico. They don't use balloons because balloons are really like a big thing in small places. And around Christmas times and birthday times, mostly Christmas times, they have like stores that literally just sell clay pots, or you can make your own clay pots. What they do is put it in like stones and wood and light it, and like put the clay underneath and like heats it up. It's kind of like a own clay little thing. And then that's it. It was 10 minutes. I'm so surprised. And then the next thing is I lost my example of a flower in like 5th period. LOL.